If you die in Minecraft Hardcore, you lose your entire world. And I'm surviving 100 days of Minecraft Hardcore, and my goal is to see how would my base look at the end of the 100 days. As the world started, I did what any player would do. I just found a village, I went in, I looted the village, I took everything I can, everything I need. And the blacksmith nailed it with 2 diamonds and 5 obsidians. That's really good actually. For the start, it's gonna be a nice boost. I kept going and I took everything I thought it's needed. And then I chopped that tree down to get the wood I need at the start. And then I made a wooden pickaxe and went to the ravine next to the village. Down there I started mining some cobblestone. I quickly made a stone pickaxe and I mined some iron next to me. Along with the coal vein next to me, that was really nice actually. It was a really nice start. I got everything I needed and I was ready to head back up. And when I got back to the village, I got the 2 furnaces at the blacksmith and I started melting all my stuff, which is just iron. And as I started collecting some wood, the first night came out. I head back to the village and I slept next to my friend. The second day started by making an iron pickaxe, a shield, some torches, and a temporary storage to organize my inventory. I was preparing to go back to the ravine next to the village and mine some more iron and some more stuff. Down there I fought some zombies and the zombies actually almost killed me. Like, I don't know how. I thought I'm stronger. I thought I can fight back. But nah. I immediately ran away. I just waited for the sun to do its job. I killed the last zombie and I went back up. Like, I was dead scared. I just wanted to leave the village. I got my stuff. I was looking for somewhere to start my base. And of course, on my way, I was just killing all the animals I can fight to get food. And I found this flat area. It was pretty nice for the starter base. And there was a ruined portal that was perfect actually. I planted all the sugarcane I have, and then I placed all my stuff. I made a diamond sword using the 2 diamonds I found at the village, and also I made a bucket, and I was actually preparing to go mine. My goal was clear: find diamonds. I know I can skip all this effort by just trading with the villagers, but I wanted to do this the old-fashioned way. Find diamonds, make an enchantment table, and then just upgrade your tools. On my way down, I found this ginormous cave. I wanted to get all the ores around me, so I started by placing torches so I can see mobs when they're coming. And then after a few seconds, I had a great war with 2 zombies. Yeah, it was really great. And now I can finally get the ores I need. But iron is not what I came here for. I wanted diamonds, so I had to keep digging down. I made a wall around the waterfall so I can be protected, and then I kept mining down. And when I got to the diamonds Y level, I started punching the wall. Not long after, I found another cave, and it was at the perfect Y level. And of course, down there I found a few diamond ores, so I started taking all the diamonds I can find. During exploring the cave, I found another entrance, and it was actually leading to a mineshaft. And yeah, my greed for diamonds made me risk everything to explore the mineshaft and get more diamonds. So yeah, I kept going and I was marking my way by placing blocks, and then I had an intense fight with 2 skeletons. And of course I won. Later I found what I was here for, diamonds. It's really nice actually how fast you can find diamonds. I used to struggle back in the days to find diamonds, and now it's really easy. And then I made a diamond pickaxe and I kept mining diamonds as I go deep in the mineshaft that I felt it's time to leave. I followed the marks I was placing and then I found my way out. On my way out I noticed it's already day 5 and I have done nothing but collecting some diamonds. It was a long way up there and I was shocked by how deep I went in the caves. And was it worth it? Probably not, but I was happy with the diamonds I got. And it was nighttime, so I couldn't go up there. I was too scared to the mobs. So I decided to stay here for the night. I started by melting my stuff and making a diamond armor using the diamonds I found in the mine shaft. At the time it wasn't really necessary, I just wanted to feel safer. And while I was down there, I said why not collecting some blocks, because eventually I'm gonna be needing them. Finally day 6 came out. I head back to my base, I organized my inventory, I harvested my sugarcane, and for some reason that I don't know, I went back to the caves. Like, why would I do that? Right now I'm editing the video and I can't figure out why I went back there. I'm too greedy, I guess. Whatever. Now let's get back on track. On my way home, I chopped some trees, because I need wood. And when I got back home, I started working on the enchanting table. I crafted it, but I was missing a few books. So I killed a few cows around me to get some leather so I can make the books. And finally, I made it. But no. Because as you see, I was missing levels. I was level 25 and I couldn't even upgrade one tool. So I thought of something like really stupid, which is making a mob trap. It was really stupid because I wasted 5 days on making this mob trap. It was like really simple one. It was a huge waste of time and it barely worked, so I went to the nether to get XP in the most inefficient way. After a while I got to level 33 and it was my goal. So I went back to my enchanting table and I upgraded my stuff. It wasn't really that good, but it was working for the start. So I enchanted all my gear, including my armor. And then I collected some stuff to start building my house. And eventually I started working on my first house. Yay, finally! It was a really simple one, a starter house. I got the design from Pinterest. It was really nice actually, and I really enjoyed building the house. And finally I was almost done. It was really nice actually. It was small, cozy and cute, it was a really nice house. I made the final touches and then I started working on my farm. Just like the house, it was a small farm just to get access to carrots and wheat. And when I finished the farm, I started working on a few details just to get a nice decoration. I wanted it to be nice. And when I finished, I was really satisfied with the result. I was really happy to see my house and my farm. It was the perfect starter for me. And then I removed my enchanting table along with the bookshelves, and I wanted to make a building for the enchanting table. I followed the same theme I used on my house. I was building peacefully and then this happened. Yeah, cause I was alt tabbing a lot, OBS freezed on this frame. 8 days without noticing. It was really bad, man. Anyways, here you see me working on literally the worst farm I've seen on the internet. I had no idea. It wasn't efficient at all. I just waited for 5 minutes and it got me just I don't know, 7 levels or something. I was in need for XP. So I went back to my mob trap, hoping I can fix it, I can do something that would make it work, but it was all for nothing. I tried AFK for a while, but it also didn't work. I know I could skip all this work and all this time by trading with villagers, but I don't know. I guess I like to waste time. As you see, I got nothing. Yay! I was really disappointed, but I said it's okay, I can work on experience later. But at the meantime, I wanted to work on my barn. Because I was running low on food, so I needed a really good food source. And now enjoy the wood chopping ASMR. On my way home, I collected some flowers for the decoration, then I started working on my bar. It was a really simple actually, just like the house. I also used the same theme and I really enjoyed building the bar. And while you're watching, I just wanna say sorry for my bad English. I know I'm struggling. This is my first video of its kind. And sorry for the poor editing and poor video quality. I'm gonna work on this, and in the future videos it's all gonna be 10 times better. I promise you. Here I was placing some torches, light up the area, avoid mouse spawning, and then I made a walkway to connect all my buildings together. And I was really happy with the result so far. And then I wanted to work on a building to use as a workshop. Simply the idea is to place everything I need at one place. Storage area, smelting area, and also potions area in one place. The design is very simple, but it serves the purpose, that's all it takes. And now I added the chests. It was just a few chests to start my base, followed by the furnaces, and it's all done. A few lanterns and a tree to finish the decoration up. As I finished, it was the night of day 40, so I slept, and on day 41 I started collecting some wood to finally make the trading hall. It took me this long to make a trading hall. I couldn't believe this. And this is the design I chose, so let's get to work. If you're still watching the video, you're my hero. When I finally finished building the trading hall, I just went to the village to grab a few villagers. It was a struggle, but I made it. And then, for some reason that I don't know, I went to the nether, I started exploring, and then I found a bastion. Of course, I looted everything I can, and I was so careful. I didn't want to die. Luckily, I found there a netherite upgrade. It was really nice finding this, and then I kept going. I was looking for a fortress, and then I found one. My goal here was to find blazes to get blaze hearts. That's what I did. I got what I wanted, so I was heading back home. It was a really long journey. It was like 400 blocks in the nether. I felt like 1,000 blocks. When I arrived home, I just organized my stuff. I got everything I need settled, and then I headed to bed. On day 57, I went back to the nether and I got some ender pearls and I made the Eye of Ender. I fixed my armors and I was planning to go to the end and kill the dragon for no reason at all. I swear to God, I'm the most random player. I do like the stupid shit at the stupid time. And by the way, anything can distract me for like 30 minutes. I don't know why. At the end, the usual, I just stopped killing the dragon. Really simple, nothing special happened. except I almost died. But you know, I watch a lot of Dreamscapes, so yeah, I made a good run. He's taking no damage, man. Later, I went to the end city and I found one with an elytra inside. I took what I found. I didn't find much, so I was happy with it. I mean, I got the elytra. That's enough for me. And here's my friend distracted me for like 10 minutes. He was showing me his new haircut. This is stupid, man. I have the most random friends. And now let's go back on track. Here I was making weakness potion to cure the villagers. As I finished, I was ready to go, find a zombie, infect the villagers, and then convert them back regular villagers. And it was really easy. I found a zombie, I locked him in with my villagers, and then I just waited. Oh man, I should have done this like from the beginning. The progress takes some time, but it's easy and it's guaranteed. I spent 20 minutes or so refreshing the villager until finally I got the upgrade I was craving. And it was Unbreaking 3. Finally, man, it felt like a release. I immediately got my emeralds and my books, and I got as much as I could take. And then on day 63, I went to grab another villager because you know the second one is untradeable. I did the exact same thing with the first villager, except it was on the second floor. And then I got the villagers and their spots. It was really painful actually, but mission complete. And now it's that time for, you know, the most entertaining part. And then, yes, look how happy I was. It was incredible for me. These two upgrades was everything I need. When I got the mending box, I immediately fixed my elytra. And then I went to the enchanting area and I got myself a better pickaxe. And now it's time to test out the pickaxe. I wanted to see how much I can get with fortune. 3 veins, got me 7 diamonds, it was really good actually. I kept caving and getting more diamonds, and eventually I hit back home with a stack and 19 pieces. That was epic, that was literally epic for me. And after organizing my stuff and emptying my inventory, I was taking a look at my base and it was really satisfying for me. And then I spent day 69 with my animals. And then I took some blocks and I went back to waste more time on the useless mob trap. Long story short, it was for nothing. I had no clue why is the mob trap not working. I don't know, I'm not a Minecraft expert, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's not what you're looking for. So I went to the nether and I was mining quartz to get XP. Later on, I went to the netherite Y level and I started mining like crazy. And eventually I found some netherite. So it was really awesome. I found more and more and more, and I kept digging till my pickaxe almost broke. I was using quartz to fix my pickaxe, but like it wasn't efficient. The hole I was digging was so big, like I literally was lost in the hole. I don't know what to call it. Is it a hole or a cave or I don't know. I don't get actually. And after I got really tired of just mining, I got lost for a bit and then I found my entrance and I went back to the portal. After heading home, I was getting everything ready to upgrade my stuff, but I had only like 3 netherite ingots, so I had to upgrade like a few stuff, and I decided to upgrade my armors as it makes me feel more safe. I also painted the armor, it was really nice. Yeah, it looks really cool, right? And then I was getting ready to collect the items I need to build my main house. It took me a long time gathering the resources I need because I knew I'm gonna need a lot of blocks, but I was happily collecting everything I need. I even traveled 2000 blocks to get the dark oak. I chose this design from Pinterest. It looks really good and it matches the theme I'm using on my base. So I started working on my house and it was really slow. Like I was missing some resources. I had to stop building and go gather more resources, and I was following a YouTube tutorial, so it was really painful and slow. But eventually the house was done, and I don't want to spoil the final result as I want to show you the final result and the whole base after I decorated and I finished all my buildings. And finally everything was done, and get ready to see the final result.